Pahang is a large state in Malaysia well known for its breathtaking environment, which includes mountains, rainforests, waterfalls, and much more. There are so many things that make a visit to Pahang a truly great experience. Let's take a look into what makes this place such a special one.
Located in the east coast part of Malaysia, about 250 kilometers away from Kuala Lumpur, you can find the Pahang state. Pahang is the third greatest state in Malaysia. The hilly province is mostly covered with rich vegetation and thick rainforest, but along with it is intertwined a rich and prominent history. The state has had records of settlers from as early as the 1200s, and throughout time, there have been many different settlers from different parts of the world. The first known government structure of Pahang was established during the 1400s. The first Sultan of the region was Sultan Muhammad Shah, who was the son of the Sultan of Malacca. Following his death, power was taken by the family of Tuan Habib Abdul Majid. The civil war occurred during the rule of this family between two brothers. During the late 19th century, the British claimed their dominance over Pahang. The British rule was over near the end of 20th century. In 1953, the new permanent capital was set in Kuantan after the establishment of Wisma Sri Pahang, the Parliament House of Pahang. There are two prominent museums in Pahang that display the rich culture. Abu Sultan Bakir Museum in Pekan, which displays the various aspects of the ancient rulers, and the Time Tunnel Museum in Cameron Highland, which displays the various lifestyles and cultures of the older times.
As the other Malaysian states, the name of Pahang is really very old. There were many variety evidence to support the current ancient name Pahang. Essentially, is thought to originate from the name of Pahang Great River. Moreover, supporting to this idea, a Malaysian legend says, big and old tree called Mahang was standing beside to the Great River. So people of Pahang Kingdom took the name Pahang as a result of their influence by the historic presence of both tree and river. In terms of the flag, the Pahang flag in overview, so simple and very clear. First of all, the flag contains two colors only, black and white. The white describes Pahang as a full monarchical leading system. In addition, the laws and the private rights of the Sultan. At the top below, the black, which represents Bendahara, who is the king, the person who leads the whole state under his monarchical leading system.
Pahang, the eastern part of Malaysia. The east coast runs along the South China Sea. Pahang occupies the west banks of the Pahang River, surrounded by the main range in the west and the eastern highlands to the north. A Chinese chronicle, Chaju Kua, mentions that the Pahang region is subject to the Sumutran kingdom of Srivijaya. After the 15th century, it was part of the kingdom of Malacca and later came under the control of Johor to the south. Representatives of Johor made independent sultanate, which in 1887 received the British protection. Pahang became a federal province of Malaysia in 1895 and joined the Malaya Federation after World War II. Many rivers cross the central plains with 20 miles of alluvial soil stretching along the coast, including parts of Kuantan, Pahang, Rompin, Indua, and Mersing rivers. The sparsely populated population includes Malaysian, Chinese, and semi-nomadic natives. Malaysian farmers and fishermen live along rivers and coasts. The Chinese dominate major western cities. Kuantan and Pekan are the largest settlements in the region.
Just like any other cuisine of Malaysia, Pahang cuisine is also known for its mouth-watering and flavorful dishes. Traditional cuisines of Pahang include delicacies like durian pastries and exquisite food dishes like pineapple curry, often cooked with either meat or fish. The use of unusual condiments and ingredients in their cuisine is sort of a staple for Pahang. Dishes like nasi kebuli, Pahang's version of curry mee, and ikan bakar petai all originated here in Pahang but can also be found in all over Malaysia. From what I could gather is that Pahang people love their fish and meat and do not hesitate to find new and interesting ways to present them. Same goes for their dessert creations as well. Chendol air putti is one of their sweet dishes that surely will catch one's eyes. The dish is so good that all you can say is Mari Makan.
Let's explore the truly tropical life at Pahang's nature parks. From 100-million-year-old virgin rainforests to elephant sanctuaries and gargantuan mountain peaks, Pahang offers you the chance to truly become one with nature and discover your wild side. Taman Negara National Park is the perfect place if you love rainforests and outdoor activities. Experience walking on the world's longest canopy walkway, visiting the Aboriginal village, trekking under rainforest canopies, climbing the highest mountain in Peninsular Malaysia, caving, fishing, camping, observing wildlife, and so much more. Meanwhile, the mossy forests of the Cameron Highlands will transport you to another dimension. With atmospheric fog blanketing the entire landscape, hiking in this enchanted forest with its peculiar plants and animals will make your dreams of living in Middle Earth come to life for a few hours. And finally, get up close and personal with the charming elephants of the Kuala Ganda Elephant Sanctuary, located in Crow Wildlife Reserve. Here, you'll get the chance to feed and bathe tame elephants and ride on the backs of elephants into the river. So take a walk on the wild side in Pahang.
When it comes to tourist attractions, Pahang is home to a number of them. From tall hills and mountains to vast serene beaches, Pahang has some extraordinary places that bring tourists in every year. One of these beautiful places is Cameron Highlands. Located on the mountains, this expansive tea garden is a breathtaking place for tourists to sip their tea, take hundreds of pictures, or just enjoy the view. 5 hours south of Cameron Highlands is the infamous town of Sungai Lembing. A town with amazing views, hanging bridges, and museums, this is the perfect place for both kids and adults to enjoy their day. The Sungai Lembing is known to be a significant part of Malaysia's tin mining heritage, and it has an entire museum dedicated to this legacy. Apart from the museums, this place also has some wooden chop houses and a few historic landmarks that tourists love to visit. A place that consists of all the amazing tourist spots, Pahang is somewhere one should definitely visit at least once in their lifetime.
Reading and discovering new things about Pahang has been an amazing experience. It is home to an assortment of attractions, both natural and man-made, that will keep you on your toes for length of your stay there. And bathing elephants, picking teas in the Cameron Highlands, eating nasi kabuli, and so much more have now been put on our collective bucket list.
Terima kasih.